Hello everybody, welcome to my channel, welcome. I'm very happy to have you here. Thank you for subscribing, joining me. Thank you for accepting this quality of my videos because that is what is available right now in my current situation. So I deeply appreciate your patience and your kindness. I already pull out some cards and I have some beautiful encouraging messages again, so I hope that you find inspiration here. We have the card of the rabbit from the animal deck. We have Ace of Wands and we have Hermit card from the tarot deck. What I love about this storyline that is showing up here is that rabbit is a symbol of fear, of anxiety. It is a medicine that is basically calling the fear up in itself. What is interesting is that in the booklet to these cards, there is this beautiful story that tells us that rabbit used to be a warrior medicine. It used to be a warrior medicine, but it basically brought a lot of fear up in itself, and it cursed itself by its own fear. It's like these self-fulfilling prophecies. When you experience a lot of anxiety, a lot of insecurity, a lot of fears, you make these scenarios in your head, what will happen, what will not happen. That's basically the fear medicine, the rabbit medicine. And sometimes it is a state of mind that we all experience on some level. When the world around us gets way too challenging or way too overwhelming, sometimes our inner world gets way too overwhelming and challenging as well. We can, right now, in the moment when I am recording this video, we are basically facing huge upheavals on Earth, all around the Earth. Not very easy. And this medicine is telling us basically to step out and face our fears, face these demons of fear, and not to suppress it or not to hide, away from it, but just to really say, God, please hear my fear, heal my fear. Or just really seeing what is it that I'm so scared of and how can I find support in that? How can I regulate myself back? How can I pray for peaceful mind? Yeah, it's like pray, continue praying for peaceful mind, for resolutions. And also recognize basically where are you making it worse? Where your own mind is making it worse, where your own loops are making it worse. Yeah. Then we have Ace of Wands, which is beautiful because Ace of Wands is the right action. It is the right action. It is the right choice to follow. It is like this hand of God giving you power to do something. It is a very active power, doing something in this world, making the right steps in this world and in your life, in your personal life. So there is basically this beautiful invitation. What is the right action for me to take if I'm handling some kind of overwhelming fears? Will I believe the fear? Or will I trust in my power and the protection, the divine protection, and will I take the right action? And sometimes the right action is to ask for help. Sometimes the right action is to change something in your life so that that anxiety, that fear is relieved. Sometimes we are scared of change, literally, and this is basically telling us, oh, you have enough strength, enough resources, you have capacity to do that. It is protected by God. God is giving you your power back. But if you do not want to take it, He can't force it upon you. You know, it is basically telling us that we can take our power back. We can take the right choices back. But it means that we have to step out from the stage of fear. Yeah. Because, you know, this rabbit medicine is very challenging in the sense that it is constantly creating the same loop. Like, oh, I can't do that. I am not this, I am not that. I am doomed. I am, you know, that it is basically, it's like constantly creating the same loop in your brain. The same anxious loop in your brain, the same anxious loop in your body, the same results in your life. It is about taking your power back. It is about doing that right action, making that choice to do the right action. It is not about, you know, like beating yourself up for your fear, because that would basically be the same thing as here with the rabbit. But it is talking about acknowledging the fear, but making the right choices anyway. Then we have the Hermit card, and the Hermit card is like very slow motion energy. It is like this introspective, wise energy. It is like that wise elder who is shining the light on your path. And that's beautiful because that is basically that elder is holding the staff, which means that elder has the power. He took his own power. He is wise man or wise woman. The hermit has the light and he has the rod, the staff, meaning in a symbology of the cards, meaning that he has his power with him. He can lean onto his power. And his power is also patience and listening and being quiet and still and waiting for the right moment to take the right action. So basically all of these are qualities that the rabbit doesn't have. The little rabbit doesn't know about this empowerment. The little rabbit is running in its anxiety or hiding somewhere. And this is basically an invitation. Stop hiding in front of your own power. Stop hiding in front of the wisdom that can guide you, the light that can guide you. Sometimes we need to find that wisdom outside of us, that maybe there is a moment of, you need to ask someone about something, to learn something, but eventually, that wise man, that wise woman, it's like that's who we are. This is our light, this is our wisdom, that is somebody we can become, but we need to step out basically from that rabbit energy, from that fear-based energy. This is also talking about a helping hand coming to a very fear-based situation, a helping hand, a helpful insight, or somebody handing something over to you so that you can take it and so that you can heal yourself from a lot of fear, or so that you can leave this very fearful situation or a very fearful loop in your own mind or in your own life. It usually, with the cards, what is beautiful is that it usually goes both ways. Yeah. Sometimes it is the external that is helping us. Sometimes it is an opportunity that we have to take in order to get out of a difficult fear-based situation. And sometimes we need to find that inner strength, that inner wisdom to finally do that ourselves. So wherever you are at this moment, it is like this quite clear message of taking the right action. Not allowing that fear to be the driving force in your life, but your empowerment, your stability to be the driving force in your life. And wisdom. It's like pray for wisdom, pray for that insight. But at the same time, take action. Take the right action. Okay. Rabbit medicine can be sometimes challenging to handle. Yeah. The fear-based self-destructive prophecies are sometimes so strong. But it's possible. It is possible to get out of them. It is possible to create something new. I will pull out one more card just out of curiosity, if there is like something more that wants to be shared here in regards of the rabbit card and in regards of the action card and the wise man. Wow, and there is this beautiful, beautiful card. We'll put it here, which is about trust. No, I don't have space here. Okay, I do have space. Trust God. And this person basically flying somewhere, but there's like empty space. It's like floating in an empty space. And I feel that that's sometimes the most scary thing. That you do not know, that unknown, that leap of faith, when that uncertainty, when you do not know where you will eventually land, but you make that leap of faith anyway, despite not knowing where you land, which can be very scary sometimes. But there is like this beautiful pink energy, and it almost feels like that love will catch you. Love will catch you. Yeah, love will hold you gently in that. Don't worry to take the leap of faith. Don't worry to take the right action. Despite the fear, do it anyway. It may be different for everybody, you know. It may be something small for some of you, it may be something bigger for some of you, like a bigger leap of faith, bigger change. I don't know. But there is like this encouragement through these symbols and these cards. So I just hope that you will find this helpful. Thank you so much for joining me again, and I will connect with you soon.